Lot's wife looked back and froze forever. The church in Genesis 19. Have you ever wondered how close you can live to the world before it drags you down? Lot tried, and Genesis 19 shows the cost of compromise when judgment finally came to Sodom and Gomorrah. This chapter is one of fire, flight, and fallout. On the surface, it's about destruction, but hidden inside are urgent lessons for the church about holiness, urgency, and God's mercy in the middle of judgment. Let's walk through it. The angels arrived in Sodom and warned Lot to flee with his family, but the text says Lot lingered. He hesitated even with destruction at the door. The hidden truth is that the church often struggles with the same hesitation. We know sin is deadly, but attachment to the world makes us slow to obey God's call to separate. Lot's hesitation nearly cost him his life, and it warns the church that compromise kills urgency. God's people must move when he says move, without looking back. As Lot and his family fled, his wife turned and looked back at Sodom. In an instant, she became a pillar of salt. The tragedy is that her body left the city, but her heart stayed behind. The hidden truth is that salvation is not only about leaving sin physically, but detaching from it spiritually. The church must guard against longing for what God has condemned. Looking back to the old life reveals divided loyalty. Jesus himself warned, "Remember Lot's wife." Luke 17:32. For the church, forward is the only direction. Meanwhile, Abraham watched from a distance as the smoke rose from the land. His prayer could not save the city, but it did rescue Lot. The hidden message is that the church survives because someone greater than Abraham intercedes for us. Christ is our mediator, standing before the Father, pleading for our deliverance. Just as Abraham's prayer pulled Lot from destruction, Christ's intercession pulls us from judgment into mercy. Genesis 19 reminds the church that our escape is not earned by our speed or our goodness, but secured by the prayers of the righteous one. If you believe the church must leave compromise behind and live forward in Christ, then put the word forward in the comments. Because in Christ's church, there is no turning back, only pressing on toward the promise.